Tape marker, Beast review, guys. Idris Elba, let's go. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela Dakalian.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. You've been in the world right into your ears, devices, whatever devices you're listening to us on. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. And if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up on this review, guys. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell to get notified on our movie reviews. Angela, speaking of movie reviews, what are we reviewing today?
Ooh, we're going to review, how would you describe it? An action thriller, kind of in a sense. Suspenseful.
Adventure for sure.
Adventure for sure. Beast.
Beast, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reviewing Idris Elba's own Beast. Beast tells the story of a father and his two teenage daughters find themselves hunted by a massive rogue lion. Oh no, intent on proving that the savannah has but one apex predator. Oh man, apex predator. Lions, Angela. So what was your initial reaction to this movie? You know, we came out of this film and the runtime for this movie as of right now was an hour and 33 minutes. Let me ask you this simple question, Angela, before we get into the little spiciness here. We're not going to mention any spoilers, of course. But did it feel an hour and 33 minutes, or did it feel longer? I mean, what was your...
It felt a lot longer. It dragged a lot.
Yeah.
And I know we're not going to spoil, but the trailer already gives a lot of
spoilers.
Yeah.
I'll be honest here, guys. You know, this is one of those movies to where the trailer just gives out way too much. If you pay attention to the trailer, small little details of the background, because... Unlike me, I mean, I'm not a real geek, especially I'm not like the hardcore Marvel fans have like, oh my god, did you see that Mickey symbol? Did you see the Mickey symbol on the back? Whatever the case may be. But it's pretty obvious in the trailer that they give out a lot of the action sequences are all in the trailer. So if you're looking for anything new, you're not going to get it.
Piece together the basic plot like 30 minutes into the film, because you'll see most of the like you say action sequences in the trailer, so it kind of gives it away. It's not a big shock, doesn't have that like awe factor when it happens. But I do agree, I think it was a little bit too long, even at an hour and 30 minutes. That was still too long, so that says a lot about the movie.
You know, this is definitely one of those films to where it just, I wanted it to be good. It really, and let's be honest here, because
Idris Elba is such a brand, like you associate him with good works, like he's such a phenomenal actor, like you want this to be a good film.
Yeah, no, exactly. And here's the thing is that, like, you know, when the first act of this movie, it showed so much potential, I would say, when it comes down to Idris Elba's acting. We have a heartfelt scene there, and I loved it. I love his, it felt very in tune. It got a little emotional there, and then Act 2 came and just killed all that altogether.
I would say,
and it really took a toll on itself, and it was kind of, the movie was kind of like didn't know what it to be. Granted, it is a Beast movie. Yes, it was trying to give those Jaws elements, and Savannah and everything. And I give it credit. Hey, it attempted it. There was just a lot of things that come on, man, really, the lion's not gonna notice that? Like, really, how many documentaries you have to see in order for you to can tell? Like, the lion can hear everything, can just see better at night. Just smaller details there, but again, maybe I'm reading too much into this. What do you think, Angela, as far as like the action sequences?
I will say right off the bat, loved the actors and actresses.
Yeah,
they did great. Like
the
all
family,
of them. The main four cast.
Martin, I think it was Martin. Dr. Nate, and then the two daughters,
all of them.
Nora,
I know we talked about this off camera. Their chemistry together
was really good.
I
love that.
Loved it. Right?
Yeah.
I don't have any problems with their acting.
But they each did that.
But the story, the way it unfolded, the fact that it was very predictable, not just because of the trailer, but just the way it unfolded and you know played out. It really left me disappointed. I really wanted to like this film because I do like Idris Elba. I loved the actors and other actors and actresses. I loved them. They did so great, and I really wanted to, just because they were so good together. But I can't get behind this movie. As much as I want to,
because never will I ever go into a movie and be like, hey, this movie's gonna suck? No. Maybe optimistic, maybe like, oh man, there's a lot of bad rep around it or anything, whatever the case may be. You know, every movie's different, right? Every project's different. Every project has its objectives to conquer and everything, whatever. It has obstacles. It does, whether it's actors, actresses going crazy like Ezra Miller. It's just a lot of obstacles, whether unpredictable obstacles. But in this movie, it was very predictable. You knew where it was going. It was just too dull on so many occasions throughout this movie. And again, the first act, the setup was really good. I enjoyed it, but the camera angles was very obvious. I was like, watch, we're gonna see a line right there. Oh, it's right there. What do you know? It was so funny how predictable it was. When a movie gets so predictable where it gets so funny. Oh, like, no way, they're gonna put the line there. Oh crap, they put the line there.
So, like, I mean, you can kind of guess what you're gonna see based on a lot of the context of the camera angles, the way the story was written. So that was a disappointment for me. Also, like, I agree with you, it wasn't as believable as I think it is. It is to a certain extent.
We can't mention it without spoiling it. So we can't mention it without spoiling it. We're not gonna talk about those scenes. But I mean, put on comments down below. Maybe you watch this movie, you're like, what the hell? Like, or maybe you were just like, Ryan, Angela, what are you guys talking about? Put on comments down below, because again, it's a very this movie is definitely gonna have moviegoers split in the middle, right in the middle, because either gonna like it or not like it, or hate it, and or just be disliked with it. And again, it's one of those. It's just one of those movies, man. And Idris Elba is gonna get you in the seat to go see this movie. It did for us. I was excited for Idris Elba. The trailers did do it for me. I mean, I saw the trailer and I was just like, okay. The CGI of the lion was very terrible in the trailer, and they really made up with that in this movie. I would say the CGI was kind of, it was very distorted, not as much as we got in the trailer, but it was good. It was the best it can be, right? I mean, it really was. And I have nothing. It didn't bother me. The CGI didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. So that was a plus, right? But again, though, it's just definitely one of those movies that I'm gonna say no, we didn't deserve this film. Did you think we deserved this movie?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I think
I wanted more.
I wanted more. I wanted
a better ending.
Less lion, more of the actor's backstory.
Yeah,
but then again,
the movie's called Beast.
It is. So
it's called Beast. So I mean,
I get the direction. I get the direction it went.
You're biting. You got that. You're biting.
But
yourself.
for me, those parts that made the movie special were the moments between like Idris Elba and like his daughters, who are like Ayanna Haley and Leah Jeffries.
Really good actresses.
Just the like we said, chemistry by themselves.
Was so in tuned.
Those scenes were very good. That's what made it enjoyable. Were those scenes. Overall, the movie, though, the rest of the scenes.
All right, Angela, give me a ratings. Ratings 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest. What do you give this rating?
Only because I liked the actors and actresses. The only reason it gives me this rating. It's still a low rating, but if it was anybody else who didn't do as good, it would have been like trash rating. But I will give it a solid 3 because
Wow.
The only reason I give it a 3 is because of the actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it's anybody else, I probably would give it like a 1, in my opinion. Yeah. But it's a 3, so it's a little under average, but it's not complete dumpster fire. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just it's one of those films to where it's not that good. I mean, I hate to say that. It really does. It really is tough when you're reviewing movies like this, because it's like you want to appreciate the art they're trying to put out. You want to appreciate Idris Elba, who's a really good actor who has done way better roles than this one. Again, has nothing to do on the actresses here. This is just a story. This goes back behind the scenes. We talk about this a lot on the Movie Talk show, is that there's so much story that doesn't unfold very well, or maybe unfolded good on paper, and then when it's on the camera on the other side of the lens, it gets very not good, no direction. This movie had just like, oh my god, where's this going? And again, though, that could be good or bad, but in this case, it was bad. It was terrible. I'm gonna have to give it a solid 3 out of 10 as well, because I didn't like it. I wanted to love it because of Idris Elba, but at the same time, though, the scenes of the lion was actually hunting Idris Elba was very predictable and very unreal, unlogical. Like the lion, it just so many scenes that I don't want to mention, but if you watch Animal Planet and if you watch any of the any documentary on lions, or like understand their senses, you of all people should know that. And it's like, no, there's just no freaking way, especially at night. For me, I will say this. There's an end scene, one of the last fighting scenes, action scenes, whatever you want to call it. That was pretty, like, believable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But aside from that, most of the scenes I didn't believe. I agree with you. I think, I'm not a lion expert, but I like big cats. I like wild cats. Yeah. I do believe that maybe it's just because the lion was injured or he was old or tired. I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of those scenes weren't believable. And in the end, I was rooting for the cat. But because I like lions. And I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to see this film, because I didn't want to see the lion die.
Yeah.
And I know he's supposed to be the evil lion.
But
But, I mean, it does touch on something that really does happen in Savannah. Like poachers. Yeah, poachers really do happen, and that's sad to see.
See, I would have wanted, like, it's hard without spoiling, but the poacher's just there. It doesn't really give us any context. It does in a way, but then it, like, kills it. It just, like, it leaves it up there. It's like, oh, let's start another story here. Oh, then never mind. Let's leave that there, too.
That didn't really bother me because we know poachers, why they exist. They exist to make money.
I understand that, but it was kind of giving us the impression, like, hey, there's a little... oh, wait, never mind. There's nothing there, by the way. There's nothing there. But again, that's just our point of view here. We do not recommend this movie, which sucks. It really does. I hate to say this. No one, again, I will never, ever. I want to love every single movie that I see with certain actors, actresses, or just in general, like talk crap about a show or talk crap about, like, we all talk crap, right? We all talk crap about certain things where we hate, we didn't like it. Oh my God, why do you love it? Tell us why, man. We really do. We love the encouraging stuff. We love all the, like, we love talking geek stuff. We love talking movies here, and then that's the beauty of it.
Or if you know more big cat facts.
Yeah.
Put it down below.
I'm just saying, man, there's just a lot of untrue stuff, untruthfulness. But again, though, Ryan, what are you crazy? It's a movie. I know it's a movie, but I wasn't entertained. I hate to say that. I was entertained to a certain degree, but then it was just, I wanted it to be more. I really did. I expected more. But that's just me. All right, guys, if you have not already, any final thoughts, Angela? Final thoughts, concerns?
I mean, if you're on the fence of watching it, if you are a big fan of, like, these, like, suspenseful, like, natural beasts, like, me personally, I'm not, like, into that. Like, I don't like any shark movies, creature movies.
You crazy.
Lake Placid. Crazy. I'm not into that. Anaconda. I don't like any of that. So if you like those types of films, you probably will enjoy this to a certain degree. Yeah. But for me, I think that also adds to my dislike of it, because I just don't like those natural beast killer movies. So I would say if you give it a chance, if you like that type of genre, you might be surprised. Yep.
All right, guys, if you have not already, once again, hit that subscribe button, hit the little button to get notified on our movie reviews, reactions, and other TV reviews that we got coming out for you on our Movie Talk channel. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D., aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that Cuddy Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Stay safe, San Antonio. Peace. Check you later.